Did you know the search for a smart snack is as old as civilization itself? The quest for foods that fuel the mind isn't just a modern obsession. It's a story that stretches back thousands of years, woven into the very fabric of human history. Long before energy drinks or protein bars lined our shelves, our ancestors scoured forests and fields for foods that could sharpen their minds and sustain their bodies. They relied on the bounty of nature, nuts, seeds, fruits, and roots, seeking out the best fuel for both body and brain. Without the benefit of neuroscience or nutrition labels, early humans became keen observers. They noticed which foods helped them stay alert during a hunt, or which snacks kept their memory sharp when passing down stories by the fire. Through trial and error, they discovered that what they ate could influence their focus, memory, and even their mood. Imagine a Roman senator or a Greek philosopher preparing for a day of heated debate or deep contemplation. Their mental edge, their clarity of thought, often depended on what they snacked on before stepping into the forum or sitting down to write. They developed an ancient cognitive toolkit. Simple, powerful snacks from nature. Walnuts, almonds, figs, and seeds became their secret weapons, fueling not just their bodies, but their intellect and creativity. This wisdom, passed down through generations, became part of family traditions and cultural rituals. Today, modern science is only beginning to rediscover and validate what these ancient people intuitively knew, that food can be a powerful ally for the mind. The idea that you can eat for clarity and focus is not new. It's a forgotten art, hidden in old recipes and ancient customs, waiting to be revived. The ancients saw patterns in nature and drew their own conclusions, like believing a nut shaped like a brain must be good for the mind. These observations, while simple, often led them to surprisingly accurate insights about nutrition. These early beliefs were more than superstition. They were the first steps in understanding the link between diet and cognition. Herbalists and early scientists experimented with plants and foods, searching for the best combinations to enhance mental performance. Their choices, guided by observation and tradition, led them to foods packed with nutrients that we now know support brain function, omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamins essential for mental clarity. So, let's journey back in time and explore the humble snacks that powered great thinkers, innovators, and leaders. By understanding their choices, we can rediscover the roots of brain food and bring their wisdom into our own lives. The story of brain food begins here, with the timeless connection between what we eat and how we think. In ancient Rome, the walnut was more than a simple snack. It was revered as Jupiter's royal acorn, a symbol of wisdom and power. The Romans believed that this humble nut was a gift from the gods, bestowed upon them to nourish both body and mind. Its uncanny, brain-like shape inspired the belief that it was food for the mind, a natural key to unlocking mental clarity and sharpness. People saw the walnut as a sign from nature itself, hinting at its special purpose. Roman scholars and statesmen, including the famed Pliny the Elder, praised nuts for their remarkable benefits. They wrote about walnuts in their scrolls, discussing their value not just as food, but as a source of intellectual strength. Walnuts were believed to ward off headaches and sustain focus during long, grueling Senate sessions. Senators would keep bowls of walnuts on their desks, hoping to maintain their mental edge through hours of debate and decision-making. Roman soldiers, too, received walnuts as part of their rations. These nuts were valued for providing energy and alertness on the march, helping soldiers stay vigilant and strong during long campaigns far from home. The fats and proteins in walnuts offered slow, steady energy. No sugar crashes, just lasting fuel for both body and mind. This made them an essential part of the Roman diet, especially for those who needed to perform at their best. This wasn't a luxury reserved for the elite. It was strategic nutrition, carefully chosen to enhance performance, endurance, and mental acuity for everyone from athletes to generals. Today, modern science confirms what the Romans sensed. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, nutrients that support brain health, memory, and even mood. Nutritionists now recommend them as part of a balanced diet for cognitive wellness. The Romans' intuition was remarkably spot on, even if their reasoning was more symbolic than scientific. Their ancient wisdom, passed down through generations, finds validation in today's research. The walnut remains a perfect example of how ancient traditions and modern science can align, revealing truths that transcend time and culture. Our modern quest for brain health echoes the habits of ancient thinkers, as we reach for walnuts to fuel our own moments of focus and creativity. The walnut truly is a kernel of cognition, a small, ancient treasure that continues to nourish minds, just as it did centuries ago. In ancient Egypt, almonds were more than just a food. They were a symbol of vitality, wisdom, and the mysterious power of the mind. These humble nuts held a special place in Egyptian culture, representing not only nourishment for the body, but also spiritual energy and mental clarity. Almonds were discovered among the treasures in pharaohs' tombs, carefully packed alongside gold and precious artifacts. Egyptians believed that the soul's journey through the afterlife required sustenance, and almonds were chosen as a powerful food to accompany the departed, ensuring strength and alertness in the world beyond. Scribes, priests, and scholars would eat almonds before and during demanding intellectual tasks. They believed that almonds could sharpen their minds, improve memory, and help them maintain focus during long hours of study, writing, or ritual. The nut's unique combination of protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients provided steady, lasting fuel for both physical laborers and thinkers alike. Whether building monuments or recording history, Egyptians relied on almonds to sustain their energy and mental acuity. To the Egyptians, almonds were more than a snack. They were vessels of hidden life and potency, believed to contain the essence of renewal and intellect. Their shape, reminiscent of the eye, was thought to symbolize insight and perception. In a world without coffee or modern stimulants, natural sources of sustained energy were invaluable. Almonds filled this role, providing a gentle, enduring boost without the crash. Today, modern science confirms what the Egyptians intuited. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect brain cells from damage and supports cognitive health. They also contain nutrients like magnesium and riboflavin, which support neurological activity and the production of neurotransmitters essential for learning and memory. The Egyptians' reverence for almonds was an early recognition of their cognitive and spiritual benefits, blending nutrition with ritual and belief. Their faith in the almond's power was not mere superstition, but a profound understanding of the link between food, mind, and spirit, a truth that science continues to reveal today. For the ancient Egyptians, the almond was truly fuel for both the afterlife and the mind, a legacy of nourishment and wisdom that endures to this day. In the Aztec Empire, chia seeds were more valuable than gold. Warriors and messengers relied on chia for stamina and mental focus during epic journeys. Chia's slow energy release kept minds sharp in battle and during complex rituals. Mixed with water, chia forms a gel that regulates blood sugar, preventing mental fog. Chia was so vital it served as currency and tribute. It was ground, pressed for oil, and mixed into drinks, a foundation of Aztec nutrition. Today we know chia is packed with omega-3s, complete protein, fiber, and magnesium, all crucial for brain health. The Aztecs' running food was a natural brain booster. Their reverence for chia is validated by modern science. Chia seeds were one of the most potent brain foods of the ancient world, tiny but mighty for the mind. In ancient Greece, figs were the snack of choice for philosophers and athletes alike. Plato was said to love figs, which were believed to stimulate intelligence and clear the mind. Figs' natural sugars and fiber provided steady energy, perfect for long debates or training. Their value was so high that Athens once banned their export. Modern science confirms figs support brain health with potassium, manganese, and fiber for gut-brain balance. The philosopher's fruit was a wise, sweet choice for mental stamina. Across ancient cultures, nuts mixed with honey were a revered snack for the mind. This blend provided both quick energy from honey and sustained fuel from nuts. Greek athletes and scholars relied on this combination for performance and focus. Egyptians considered honey sacred, and when paired with nuts, it became a powerful tonic. Easy to prepare and store, this snack was practical and effective. Modern science shows honey's sugars and nuts' fats create a stable energy supply for the brain. Antioxidants in honey and nuts protect and support cognitive function. Nature's original energy bar, this blend was a masterpiece of intuitive nutrition. In the Mediterranean, olives were a sacred symbol of wisdom and vitality. The whole fruit, not just the oil, was a daily snack for Greeks and Romans. Olives provided good fats for mental sharpness and endurance. Ancient physicians praised olives for holistic health, linking body and mind. Today we know olives' monounsaturated fats and antioxidants support brain health and healthy aging. The Mediterranean diet's focus on olives is now celebrated for cognitive benefits. Ancient peoples, by making olives a dietary cornerstone, practiced effective brain nutrition. Whole grains like barley, farro, and spelt were the foundation of ancient diets. Consumed as porridges or boiled grains, they provided slow, steady energy for mental effort. Unlike today's refined flours, ancient grains retained fiber, vitamins, and minerals. High fiber slowed digestion, ensuring gradual glucose release, ideal for brain function. This prevented energy crashes and supported consistent focus. Egyptian scribes relied on grain-rich diets for long hours of meticulous work. The steady energy from complex carbs helped maintain neurotransmitter balance and calm focus. The brain consumes a fifth of our energy. Steady fuel is essential. Ancient reliance on whole grains showed an intuitive grasp of this need. Their grain bowls were the original slow-release brain power, a lesson still relevant today. Our journey through ancient pantries reveals a powerful truth. The quest for brain food is timeless. Romans, Egyptians, Aztecs, and Greeks all sought to unlock the mind's potential through nutrition. Their choices, walnuts, almonds, chia, figs, were guided by intuition and tradition, not science, yet proved remarkably effective. The doctrine of signatures may seem quaint, but it led to foods modern science now champions. Their diets were rich in omega-3s, antioxidants, and vital nutrients for cognitive health. In a world of quick fixes, the simplest strategies may be the most effective. A handful of nuts or dried fruit is more than a snack. It's a link to a tradition of mindful eating. The connection between food and thought is one of humanity's oldest truths. The path to a sharper mind may already be in your pantry. All we have to do is listen.